So it says we're live now, so that's all pretty neat. Trying out this new little gadget toy stuff that I have here. But welcome back to another edition of Perks on the Griddle. And yes, my name is Chuck Perkins, and I am your host for this wonderful thing. It's been quite a while since I've been on, but you know, we'll go ahead and get this going because inside part of the dinner is already cooked, but my responsibility is New York strip steaks. Yes. So we're going to get those going here on the griddle. Let me get a little bit of oil real quick. Can I get a little bit of oil? Olive oil is fine. Hey.
Do you have a pan?
I do not. My sweet little bride's in there taking care of me on that end of it. So we'll get a little bit of olive oil here. Have this set on somewhere in the medium-ish range of heat. There we go. We'll kind of spread that around. There we go. There we go. Get a good banging going on there with this. So we'll take these New York strip steaks that have been seasoned and slightly marinated in the fridge for a little bit, nice and cool. And so we'll put them right there. Put this juice drippings over the top of them. And New York strip steaks. And as you see, there's my lovely bride coming out side there for us. Thank you, baby doll. She seasoned these up with some, tastes like some Montreal seasoning and some Worcestershire Montreal maybe is what she put on there, I believe. And yes, indeed, school is out for summer, and we're enjoying that part of it as we're getting to go along here. So, what have you all been up to? I've been lazy, I guess, in some senses of the word. Hadn't been out here doing a lot of Perks on the Griddle. Hopefully, we'll this summer have a chance to do a few more of them and get this back up and rolling. I know I said that once before, but I really would like to get this back up and going. Had a good rollout at the end of the year, teaching wise. Had good scores for my math classes and on my personal finance classes. Got some new drone pilots certified, passed their tests, so they are now commercial Part 107 unmanned aircraft pilots through the FAA, not just a Chuck thing, but that is through the FAA, so they can commercially fly unmanned aircraft in the national airspace. So great stuff there happening. A lot of programs coming to Tioga High School. Some more things, and yes, that's where I'm still at, still teaching there at Tioga High School. A couple of things that I can tell you that you've probably seen some of the videos that I've put out on about Tioga High School is we have new turf on our field. We've had turf there, only school in Rapides Parish to have turf football field, and so we've had it there. And this is year either 12 or 13, and so it's got usually about a 10-year lifespan. And so it was time to replace it anyway. It had kind of gone past it. They did some maintenance, upkeep, and try to stretch the life of it just a little bit beyond the recommended, and we're able to make that happen. But all in all, got new turf, a new design on it. It looks sharp. If you haven't seen one of the videos, you go out there. I've got it on different places there that you can go and see that new turf and what it looks like, the new design. Some new things around that football field also you'll see in that video is they're going to be widening the track and making it at 8 lanes all the way around so they can start hosting the regional meets there. And who knows what else will end up happening there as well. Who others events that might take place for track and field. Track and field, speaking of which, our boys and girls are state champions for 4A. Awesome. Congratulations to both teams there. State champions there at Tioga High School, the Indians and Lady Indians on track and field. Had a good success in in all of our other sports there as well. Football went into the playoffs. Baseball and softball advanced into the playoffs. Basketball, I believe, had playoff game. Yes, boys and girls there had playoff games going on. So playing past into what they call the postseason. So a lot of improvements that have been happening there with our teams. So that's going on there. Also at the field, there's going to be they have the poles set, and so sometime this summer it'll get installed. But a humongous jumbotron is coming to the Toomey Ingram Field there at Tioga High School. So that's going to be out there as well. Make those games a whole lot more interactive for everyone, and so hopefully we can bring big time into the small town or small village, if you will, community of Tioga High School, or at Tioga there. And we appreciate all the folks there in Tioga who voted in so Tioga could have that extra financing to make some of the things happen. A lot more events we're looking at using that jumbotron for, like track and field, who knows, the junior high, very possibly. And there's just lots of opportunities to thank the community back. And we can use that jumbotron to do some things there for them as well. Oh goodness! Oh, and also I believe in 2026, something around that area is there, or 2025 next year, they should be starting the building of the new field house, 2-story field house, off of that end zone opposite of the junior high, the one on the other side behind the church over there. And so they'll be building that new humongous state-of-the-art field house there at Tioga High School. A lot going on in the Indian Nation. And if you're not there, you ought to be, honestly. Be honest, you really should be. A lot going on, a lot of programs we have, a lot of academics and curriculums that you can be involved in, and not only just getting ready for college, but if you want to be ready for the workforce and go right into it, we have so many different opportunities there that'll get you ready to step right off into the workforce instead of having done so much extra training to get you ready to go to work with our automotive, welding, forestry, and ag, things like that. Just several different programs that we have available for you to get credentials and be ready to go into the workforce if that's what you're choosing to do. So, New York strip steaks, enough of all of that. New York strip steaks here on the griddle. You see I've flipped them over there, got a nice little crispiness around the edges here. They are about ready to come off of here. We cooked sweet potatoes inside, and so we'll have some doctored up sweet potatoes and a fiesta medley of veggies also from the frozen pack, and we stick them in the microwave and warm them up. So, but it's always a good thing, little good frozen veggies there. Pulled out and put in there for us to have a little vegetable with our steak and taters. So I'm gonna bring you in real quick, show you this these New York strip steaks. You see there on the griddle, good stuff, yummy, yummy, yummy. And yes, we're fixing to sign off here on Perks on the Griddle, where you know stuff that we cook looks, and I can promise you is, yummy. Y'all have a good evening.